just got this in, and this is just going to be more of a look at. I mean, I'm going to plug it in to make sure that it's working. But I'll show you a detailed look at the actual item that you'll be purchasing when you look at it online. You'll be getting, this video will show you a detailed look at what you're actually getting. It's like plastic. And I use this in the back of my car. This is the reason I purchased them. I had another setup which was USB-C to USB-A and micro USB adapters, but that's not working too well in the back. The adapters are actually breaking because if you're using the phone and the cable adapters here, it makes the cable much longer and it kind of sags down as you're using the phone with, let's say, USB-C to Lightning connection. It kind of sags down, causing the adapter to break. These are the two I got here. I think these will be perfect for the back. I don't think I need them that long. This should be more than enough. I think they're 4 feet, but we're gonna measure them just to see. Get the measuring tape. I like braided cable. It just feels good, nicer. They're less likely to kink and break and wear. I just like them a lot. Almost 4 feet. I think they're sold as 4 feet. The link is below so you can get more details on it. This is up close, and this will give me 1, 2, 3 connections. Micro USB, not really used anymore, but some old phones still use them. A Lightning and a USB-C. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. This is the adapter I usually used in the car. So all the connections in the car were 1 and I think 4 USB-Cs. And I would use this USB-C to Lightning adapter or micro USB, and it would work just fine. The problem is if you're using your phone, let's say this is your phone and it's plugged in over here, it starts to lag down and it starts to give way. In this area, it starts to get loose and it breaks. This ends up breaking. They're not super duper high quality, but they're not sustaining the use in the back. So this is almost 4 feet, and it should be more than enough for anyone in the back seat to use. But we'll check that. And this is the second one because there's 2 plugs. So the rear passenger from the driver's side and the front passenger side will have their own connections because this is not long enough or wide enough to use. You know, unless you're just charging, you're not going to be able to use your device with this plugged in and then charging something else. Is just not long. It's only 7 inches. So you know, you can't keep one device hanging like that while you're using your phone. So this will be depending on what they need. All right, let's go. Let's go check it out and try it out in the car. Anyway, the details are below in the link. So this is my current setup in the back of the car. I leave it within here. And this has those are Amazon basic adapters, USB-C to USB-A female. And then you plug in USB-A male plugs. That's the way I use it because of the Lightning. And I want multiple. This is the outlet right next to it. And this is what I do is I get a 1x4. This is my original one, which is a 1x4 USB-C. Can you hold this, honey? USB-C adapter, 1x4. And depending on your device, you can use it. So some of the devices already broke off, but I had, let me see if this is, like this one has the micro USB, so it would be Lightning, and then micro USB, and then 2 USB-C connections. And my, my issue is that these adapters kept failing. So what was happening was people are in the back seat, and while they're charging their phone, they're actually using it, but it starts to pull down on the cable, and this starts to give way. As you can see, it's a little bit loose now, and the adapters end up, I guess gravity ends up, while you're holding your phone up, ends up pulling down like that, and it starts to have these break off. You can see this, it's a little bit loose. Can you do a close-up on it? You got it? And you see how loose it is? That's not good. So I think I'm gonna have to stop, unless it's stationary. I use these in my home while people are not using their devices. When you plug it in, it stays like that. But while you're using it, I guess you're going up and down with your phone and pulling on it. I guess it's causing issues. So stationary, these adapters are great. Not stationary, not so good. So I had to go with the new cables. And let me show you. So I'm gonna remove these. I'm gonna use these upstairs. I'm gonna replace, I'm gonna use these in my home. And can you help me with this one too?
Oh, sure.
Take those two, I'll bring those home, and these are the new ones, which will be the USB-C, micro USB, and Lightning, but not an adapter at the end, so they should stand up to the moving around of the phone in the back seat. So we're going to plug it in. So we plugged everything in, and now having one of these adapters, it's 4 feet long, so it's much more, it's long enough to assist a person in charging their phone while they're sitting here and using their phone. Also, it has additional charging connections for, let's say, your tablet. So let's say you're here and you want to use your tablet, you can use your tablet and have it charging at the same time, or the lightning cable for your iPhone, like myself, and you can charge both of them. But I guess you can leave them like that charging, but if you're using them, you're probably going to have to use them separately, unless you're going to hold your tablet on your lap while you use your phone, because there's not much play between the cables here. Between this cable and this cable, there's not that much distance. So you know, it's just a better cable overall compared to the adapters. After using it, you know, I use those adapters all the time, but mostly in stationary situations where the devices are not going to be moved around a lot. But since the devices are being used in the back and moved around, the adapters don't do well on the constant movement. So this should withstand the test of time when it comes to charging your phone and or your tablet or USB-C or the new iPhone 15, which uses USB-C. You'll have 3 choices of charging on this chair and on the chair I am sitting on, and it'll be you know, hopefully they won't break or anything, so they should last a while. So what I do back here is I roll these up. Let me roll them up. I can't hold the phone up. Can you hold it for me? Just like that. Okay. So I just roll them up like this. When, you know, no one's using it, no one's charging the phone. I don't have any passengers with phones that need to be charged. And the cable's long enough to reach all the way to the door and the window, so it's long enough for the person to charge and use their phone at the same time. Thank you. And I'll just close this and put it away, and it's out of the way. It looks really nice. All right, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye now.
Bye.